Good morning, everybody. It is officially Wednesday. No, wait. It's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. My goodness. I forgot what day it is. Totally forgot what day it is. That's the thing about when you work from home full time. I mean, I don't know how many times I literally forget what day it is, and I just did that today. So it does happen. It does happen. I don't know if it's just age, working at home, not knowing what day it is. I'm not sure. But either way, we're here, we're rocking, we're rolling, we're doing our thing. We're about to drop some bombs, about to put some butts in seats, about to get ready for tonight. So make sure you guys are paying very close attention to what we're going to go over today. And I'm going to throw down step by step what you need to be doing. Okay? So first and foremost, if you guys are here, if you guys are rocking, you guys are paying attention, comment step by step. Drop that in the comments first. Okay? While you guys are doing that, I'm going to also drop some everyone tags, push notifications, all that sort of good stuff. So join us live now. Get the latest. Okay, there we go. All right. Facebook notification should be hitting your notifications really, really soon. And I'm going to grab the link. We're going to send out the push notification to the app, all that sort of good stuff. Here we go. Boom. Pow. Boom, pow, boom, pow. Push notification going out. You guys should have that in a minute or two. Okay, cool. Now all the fun techie stuff is done. Hopefully that push notification does what it needs to do, and it hits your cellular device and lets you know that we're live. That'd be cool. I love how stuff works like that. It's just really awesome. Okay. So yes, we're going to be putting butts in seats for tonight, showing you guys step by step, all that sort of good stuff. So I'm going to dive right into it, guys. I'm going to dive right on into it. So make sure when you guys get here, comment step by step. Let me know that you guys are paying attention. Let me know you guys are ready, laser focused, ready to go to work. And plain and simple, my friends, it's as simple as this. And we're doing something new tonight that I've been kind of thinking about and really focusing on it. And I got some feedback because I did this once before and it actually worked out really, really well. So when it comes to the live webinars, okay, I want you to pay attention here. This is going to be really important. And this is something that you can kind of work into your lingo and communicate with your leads. If you're going to be on live tonight, and you should be, if you're going to invite leads to tonight's webinar tonight, and you're going to be on live with them, you need to pay attention to what I'm going to share with you right now. Okay? I started doing something about a webinar ago, and I said, hey, how, like realistically, when you invite your leads to the webinar, how do you know that that person is there? How do you know that your lead is there? Unless they actually comment, you might not even know if they're there, okay? So what I've been doing and what I'm going to do tonight, what I'm really going to focus on and put an emphasis on tonight is to help you guys out. When you are there live, I'm going to ask your leads to say, hey, if you got invited here, comment the word invite down below. So that way, your leads hopefully will be commenting invite, and you're going to be able to see that they made it, that they're there live. So that way you can kind of connect with them, you know, while the webinar is going. And then at the end of the webinar, I'm also going to say that again. Okay? Because we all know is, you know, not everyone, you know, not all of our leads join the webinar right at 8 o'clock and then stay all the way till the end. Some of them might make it in halfway through, you know, they may get distracted, whatever it is. But I'm going to make sure at the end of the webinar as well, we also say, hey, if you got invited here, comment the word invite down below. So that way, again, at the beginning and at the end of the webinar, as you guys are inviting your leads there, as they get there, you're going to hopefully be able to see them in the comments and know that they made it, so that way you can connect with them and obviously close that sale. Does that make sense, guys? Comment makes sense. If that makes sense, let me know. Okay. Let me know. Comment makes sense. Okay. Just try, you know, at the end of the day, guys, we're trying to do everything we possibly can on these webinars to help you guys get more sales. And period, end of story, undeniable documented proof that our webinars close sales. End of story. Our webinars close sales. Okay. we know 100% for sure that when you guys do the work, and I'm about to show you guys the work right now, when you do the work to put butts in seats and you get on a webinar with your lead and you're there with them, hey Sue, hey Bob, hey Fred, hey Dave, whatever, right? Good to see you here. Thanks for jumping on. And you're there with them and you're connecting and they're live there with you, right? And then we're going through the presentation. And at the end of the webinar, you guys connect and be like, hey, and you ask the question, you ask for the sale. Are you ready to enroll? Are you ready to get started? Are you ready to jump in? It's like every single week when we do that, every single week when you guys do that, we make sales. Every Tuesday night, our team is making sales. So plain and simple, it's up to you guys if you want to make sales or not, you know? If you do, put butts in seats. That's it. Simple as that. Simple stuff here, guys. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on over to, so now we're going to go do the work. If you guys are ready, comment, do the work. If you guys are ready to go do the work, comment, do the work, because we're going to go do that right now. Okay, comment, do the work. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my screen around. We're going to jump over here into our Facebook group, and I'm going to go do the work with you. And we're going to talk about this work process. We're going to talk about doing the work here and talk specifically about, you know, what we got to do, right? So give me 1 second, guys. I just got to do one thing over on my other screen here. Okay. Okay, there we go. So first things first, you guys need to scroll down to today's income producing activity, which is this right here. Okay, it even says specifically webinar post for tonight, 2/18. That's today. That's right now. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to utilize this post. Okay. And we're going to grab this copy right here. This is doing the work. This is going to put butts in seats. Now, obviously, yes, you can do much more than this. You don't have to just do this. You can do much more than this. We like more. More is better, right? If you want more, if you want to, you know, more in your life, comment more right now. If you want to make more in 2025, comment more down below, okay? Right now, what I'm showing you, this exercise right here, this is the bare minimum. But we want to do more than the minimum. I'm just showing you guys what some of that work looks like, okay? And I can already see by the comments, some of you guys are already taking action. So we're going to come to this post right here, okay? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my Facebook profile. This is really simple, okay? Open that up. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the post from friends over to public, okay? So now it's a public post, okay? I'm showing this to everybody. Now, the reason why I do that, again, you guys should know this at this point, but the reason is now anyone that follows me that might not be friends with me can also still see this post. So I just posted the words that I copied from the post in the Facebook group, and I'm going to go here. And of course, I'm going to use the traditional black and white because this just works really, 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 really well. Okay, we're using black and white. Now, why do we use black and white? Why do I use black and white? Why do I use red, black, and white? Because those three colors, okay, red, black, white, those three colors are the most popular colors in marketing, okay? Those three colors are proven and documented to work the best, period. So again, like, could I come here and, you know, could I choose a different color? Could I go purple? Could I go red? You know, can I do any of these other, you know, weird colors? Sure, I could, but I'm going to know what is proven and documented to work, okay? That's why we're using that, okay? So if you guys are paying attention, comment right now. Comment down below, proven and documented. That's overall, guys, that's what I want you to realize. That's what we teach you here on the funnel team. We teach you proven and documented methods. These aren't methods that, you know, we just pull out of you-know-where. These aren't methods that, you know, we saw somebody else do, but we haven't proven it ourselves. No, these are proven and documented methods that we ourselves have used, okay? So what are we posting? Live tonight, WFH. Guys, comment below, what does WFH stand for? And the reason why I did not spell this out is I also wanted to use an acronym to create a little more curiosity, a little more intrigue in this post. What does WFH stand for? Okay. Correct. work from home. So work from home in 2025, up to 300 daily, paid weekly, want to attend. Okay. I wonder if I can space this out one more. Let me see. Yep. Okay. I like that. I like spacing it out one more. Simple, short. I mean, that's just simple, short, and to the point, right? And that's what we want in this post. So obviously I'm going to go post this. It's public, right? I'm going to post it. So now once it's posted, what am I going to do? Not done yet. Okay, I'm going to like it. I'm going to help boost the little algo right there. I'm going to like it. I'm going to go into the comments. I'm going to do the old @ highlight. So you can see here, I pull it up and automatically the @ highlight comes up. It even said right there, I don't know if you guys noticed. I'll see if I can get it to do it again. Yeah, okay. So this is very important. I want to show you guys this. For those of you guys that are using the highlight comment, see this right here? Comment 3x, if you guys can see that. Comment 3x. You can only use this 3 times a week. So I don't know if that's 3 times in 5 days, 3 times in 7 days. I don't know if that's a calendar week or if that's a rolling 7 days. I don't know what that is. But either way, pay attention to that. So comment 3x if you guys can see that right there. So that's important. It also, you want to realize that you can't use the highlight tag every single post, okay? You can't use the @ highlight every single post. But we can, and what I like to do is I like to use it when it matters, right? So when I want an engagement post for a webinar, great time to use it. When I want an engagement post like towards the end of the week, when we're coming up on, Friday, whether it's Thursday or Friday, and we're using FOMO, that's a good time to use it. And then maybe one other time over the weekend, maybe on a Sunday evening when, the countdown timers are all expiring on a Sunday night. That might be another time to use it. Okay. So those could be your 3 times. Okay. Making sure you guys understand it. Okay. Now I'll even like my comment. Now we're not done yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the group. I'm going to go to the actual post itself, which is right here. And just like you guys are doing here, I'm also going to hold myself accountable to doing the work, just like you guys did, okay? Like the post, let's help out the group, help out the community. I'm going to type in IPA done, okay? And then boom, I'm going to hold myself accountable. So just like we have other people here already taking action, so let's appreciate these people here, okay? Albert, Francis, Bob, Sean, Leslie, way to go. You guys are already taking action. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so now let's all be accountable. So type in, comment right now. Comment down below. Comment, be accountable. Okay? So now once you post, are you done? Is that all you do? You post, you did your IPA, income producing activity. Okay? Once you completed that step, are you done? Do you just put your arms up, put your hands behind your head and be like, cool, let the sales roll in? Are you done? Yes or no? Comment that down below. Once you make that post, are you done? What else can you do? Okay. Are you done? Yes or no? Is that the only thing that you do? Or is there other action that you can take? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Are you done? Is that it? Hands up, feet up on the desk, just let the sales roll in? Or is there more that you can do? What do you think? Okay. Yep. Be accountable. Always, always more to do. Always more to do, guys. So what else can you do? Well, here's the thing. Number one, once people start to engage on your post, you need to know how to engage with them. Okay. So first and foremost, let's talk about how to engage with them and also talk about what are some other things that you can do. What are some other income producing activities that you can do to put butts in seats? Because again, the more people we get in those seats, the more sales we as a team and maybe you are going to close tonight. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, Don, great comment. Don says contact previous leads. 1000%. That is a great income producing activity that you can do. Okay, so everybody comment that down below. Comment contact previous leads. Contact previous leads. And You ready for this? I'll even give you guys a tip, an inside tip of what you can do if you contact previous leads, okay? And if you don't have previous leads, you're just starting out, cool. Go get leads. Go get leads. Go do the work, okay? So what we're going to do is I'm going to flip my camera around here and talk about, so how do you start rock and rolling? How do you start doing more work? Instead of just doing the bare minimum and then hoping for maximum results, instead of just doing that, you're going to come over here to the team site, okay? You're going to go here to the vault. Everyone see right here, it says the vault. Comment vault down below. Comment vault, okay? Comment vault. All right, you're going to go right here to the vault. Boop. You're going to open that up. Boop. Okay, now, once you're in the vault, you're going to go over here. See this right here? It says pre-post webinar. Pre-post webinar. Pre-post webinar. Okay, so comment vault. And then when you guys see this, okay, I'm literally giving you guys the keys to the castle right here. When you guys see this, comment pre-post webinar. Drop that in the comments. Let's get the algorithm going, guys. Let's get engaged here. Let's show some likes. Do the little like doodad, do the little heart doodad. Let's get some comments flowing here. Pre-post webinar. Comment that below. Then you're going to open this up. Okay, pre-post webinar. Oh wait, more awesome folders for you guys. Okay, now here's other videos that you guys can go clone and or use. The faceless stuff, you guys can just grab that and use this. Okay. The non-speaking, you guys can go make your own version of. The speaking, you can make your own version of, right? So we have pre-webinar and post-webinar. Pre-webinar, post-webinar. Now, here's a big hint. Here's a big, fat, juicy hint. Huge, huge hint for you. If you don't have content already lined up, and this is a big fat clue. This is how you get ahead. This is how you do batching. It's called batching content. I'm going to give you guys a big fat data statement here. We close as a team way more sales from post webinar on Tuesday night through Friday. Okay, we close way more sales in that time frame than on the webinar itself. Does that make sense? Comment makes sense. Meaning that yes, there's people on the webinar and we close those sales. Okay, but we close way more sales once the webinar is over and people are posting information about the webinar replay from the end of the webinar on Tuesday till Friday. We close way more sales post webinar than during the webinar. So if that makes sense, comment post. Just comment the word post, like Post Malone, right? Comment post. Which, by the way, if you haven't heard Post Malone's country album, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. If you're a Post Malone fan, I am. Anyway, so comment post. And the reason for that is most people don't catch the whole webinar live. They just don't. Family, kids, work, life going on, whatever. Most people don't catch the whole webinar live. Okay. Most people are more interested in the replay so they can watch it on their schedule, their time. So if you're smart, and you are because you're here, you're watching this, you're staying plugged in, you're smart. Okay. Do the smart thing. And maybe now, today, go batch some post-webinar content. So if that makes sense, comment right now, post-webinar content. Have your content ready to go the second that webinar is over. So you can post it, whether it be a faceless video, a speaking video, an on-speaking video, all of the above. Have your content ready to go for tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Have your post-webinar content ready to go. So comment post-webinar content, okay? Post-webinar content. Okay, now, how do you get post-webinar content? Oh, wait, you go here to these folders and you open these up and you clone these videos. You open it up and you clone these videos, Okay, you go make your own version. If you look at a speaking webinar video, you literally open this up and you go make your own version of that. Okay, simple, easy, right? Also, another thing that you guys can do is you open up this document here. This is your webinar document. You guys should have this maybe saved or bookmarked or something, but this is your pre and post webinar document right up here. How to get leads there, engaged, or on, expiring replay. So this is for pre-webinar. This is for during the webinar. This is for after the webinar. Now, Don dropped a great comment earlier and said, talk with existing leads. Reach out to previous leads. Check it out. Check it out right here in your webinar document. You ready for this? Oh my goodness, you have the keys to the castle. You have the text that you could use right here. Look at these. For current leads. These are leads that are in your app that you could be reaching out to literally right now. You could literally use this script and be texting all of your leads. Boop, there you go. There you go. I mean, come on, right there, okay? Now, somebody comments on your posts, and they're like, hey, oh, look, for new leads. Someone comments on your post, for new leads, okay? If they ask if there's a webinar replay, boom, there you go. Once they have registered, here's exactly what to do once they have registered. Here's what you do right before the webinar starts. Here's what you do during the webinar. Here's how you follow up after the webinar. Everything you need to put butts in seats and close sales during and after the webinar, okay? So guys, comment webinar if you understand what I just said. Comment webinar. Again, the work is right there in front of you guys. There's no secrets. There's no hidden information. There's no I don't know how to do something. I just showed you how to do it. You have the how. Now you just have to go do it. Okay, you have the how. You have everything you need. You have the training, you have the videos, you have the content, you have the work. You just gotta go do the work. So if that makes sense, give me a Nike comment down there. Just do it. Comment that down below. Just do it. Let's go put massive amounts of butts in seats for tonight. Okay, let's go do that. And think about it, the more people that you go invite, common sense here. The more people that you invite, the more people that you talk to, the more leads that you follow up with, the more content that you put out there, okay? That's gonna be more people, just basic math. That's more people that you can then engage with and get them to the replay. And if you remember what I just told you a few minutes ago, we close way more sales post-webinar than we do on the webinar itself, okay? So the goal for you is to generate as many leads, comment leads if you feel me here, comment leads right now. The goal for you is to generate as many new leads or engage old leads about the webinar. And then again, just basic math, that's more people that you can follow up with post webinar. That's the goal. That's what we're working on. Generate as many new leads as possible, engage old leads. I mean, think about it. One of the things that we do, and you'll see these emails today. If you guys are on our email list, you'll see these emails going out today. We're engaging all of your leads. Hey, there's a webinar tonight. Jump on the webinar. Here's the link, right? We get people on the webinar. Try to get as many people registered live for the webinar as possible. What do we do tonight? Post-webinar, we send out emails. Hey, instant access to the replay. Jump on the replay live now. Limited time. Okay, we're engaging and following up with previous leads. And by the way, we do that work for you, okay? But it's also gonna increase your chances, increase your results if you are also following up with your leads as well. That way we're hitting them from both sides, okay? Yep. Pam, I'm not sure what you're saying. So you're saying I can just use the words, but I can't send the whole video that's already done? I don't know what video you're talking about. You talking about the webinar video? Sounds like you're talking about a post and you're talking about a replay. I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. But you guys have the work, start with today, right now, start with the post that I just did with you guys. Start with that. Then go create a few more pieces of content leading up to the webinar. Go into the vault, use that webinar document, you have 6 folders in there, guys, 6 folders, 3 folders for pre-webinar, and then 3 folders for post-webinar. Take advantage of that and then just do the math, okay? Do the math. The webinar funnels close the most amount of sales on our team. And you ready for this? Basic math. The most amount of sales on our team happen from Tuesday night to Friday. That's when the most amount of sales on our team happen every single week because of the webinar replay, okay? So get good at some of these basic things that we're talking about here. Get good at inviting people to webinars. Get good at taking action. Get good at creating post-webinar content. Get good at inviting people to watch the webinar replay. All basic stuff, but it all works, okay? It all works. Okay? So, there you go. Now, tonight's webinar replay, okay? Tonight's webinar replay, in other words, let me show you guys this. So we're all on the same page. So the webinar that I'm doing tonight, everybody pay very close attention. So everyone comment webinar replay right now. Let me know that you're paying attention. Comment webinar replay, okay? Comment webinar replay. What I'm going to show you guys is the webinar replay from tonight and where that's going to be, okay? So this is the app, okay? This is our app right here. So just pretend, okay? Let's just pretend that you guys are on your phone and this is the app. This is just the desktop version of the app, okay? You're going to go into your pages, or in your app, it's literally going to say, it's literally going to say leads, and then you're going to click pages and funnels, okay? So tonight's webinar replay, once tonight's webinar is over, it's going to be in this funnel right here. Webinar replay funnel, $25. Webinar replay funnel, $25. That's where tonight's brand new webinar, the replay, is going to be available. So when you're sharing the link, when people are asking for the replay, it's going to be right here in this one right here. Webinar replay, $25. Does that make sense? Comment makes sense. Let me know you're smelling what I'm stepping in, okay? Catching what I'm throwing, picking up what I'm putting down. Webinar replay funnel, $25. This is where tonight's webinar replay is going to be, okay? Hope that makes sense. Now, next week, we're going to do a different webinar. Next week's webinar replay is going to be over here, but we'll talk about that next week. So tonight's video, post-webinar, all right? So meaning the video that's in there right now is from a couple of weeks ago. Once the webinar's over, I'm going to take the live replay, download it, upload it to the funnel. So by 9 p.m., okay, so the webinar's at 8. By about 9 p.m., tonight's replay will be in that funnel that I just showed you, okay? So if you guys want to go sharing the replay from tonight, it should be available, okay, by 9 p.m. Eastern. So everybody comment 9 p.m. Make sure you guys are, again, you're with me here, picking up what I'm putting down. 9 p.m. Eastern. That's what time the replay should be available with your funnel link, okay? And again, tonight there's going to be a little, some new slides. There's a new presentation I'm doing tonight. It's one I haven't done before, so I feel like should be really good. Should close some sales. Good stuff. All that other stuff. Okay. So you guys are on it. You guys are on it today, okay? You're following the directions. You're doing that. So now, just got to go do the work. We just got to go do the work. We got to go put butts in seats. So let's make that a goal. Give me a goal right now. I want everybody to give me a number. Okay, give me a number. How many leads, not do you want to invite, How many leads do you want to confirm will be in attendance for tonight? Drop a number. 1, 5, 10, 100. How many leads? What's your goal today? And also, do yourself a favor. Don't just tell me about it. Don't just tell the team. Write it down. Write it down. Make it a goal for yourself. How many leads do you want to confirm? And by the way, how are you going to confirm that they're going to show up tonight? How? You're going to use that webinar document that I just showed you in the vault, and you're going to use that as your script to confirm. Follow the steps. You invite people, you confirm, you put them on your roster. Pre-webinar, you're literally, hey, are you ready to go? Webinar starting soon. You're using all that lingo, right? Part of the DM formula, it's all built into that webinar document, right? How many people do you want to confirm, not just randomly invite? How many people do you want to confirm are going to be there, okay? Make that a goal. Comment that number below. What is your number? And then write that number down and then go after it. That is your goal today. So between now, 10:34 Eastern, okay, you have 9.5 hours to get out there and go make that happen. And I know you can do it if you set your mind to it. You just got to set your mind to it. Remember? Mindset, attitude, skills. You guys are learning the skills. Now go practice those skills. Mindset, attitude, skills. Take your number and then go after it. And let's say your number's 5. I mean, hypothetically, let's talk about hypotheticals here. Let's say your number's 5. How many people do you want to confirm that are going to be on tonight's webinar? And let's say your goal is 5. Let's say that 3 show up. Okay, you got what? 65% of your goal. Okay, cool. 3 show up and you close 1 or 2 sales. Was it worth it? The effort that you put in today, was it worth it? Yes or no? Comment yes or no. Was it worth it? Comment yes, worth it, no, not worth it. If your goal was 5, you got 3 people confirmed, and then of those 3 people that were on live with you, you closed 1 or 2 sales. Would it be worth it? Yes or no? Okay. I hope that's a very obvious answer. I hope that's an obvious answer. If we helped you close 1 to 2 sales tonight, I hope that's a pretty obvious answer. Okay. All yes is coming in. Yes would be the correct answer in my book, my opinion. And apparently you guys agree with me. So there you go. So of course, it's great to have goals. Set the goal, write it down, go after it, take charge, do the work. You know what the work is. Now just go do it. You know when the webinar replay is going to be live, 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. Okay. Now just go do the work. Just go do the work. That's it. That's it. All right, guys, appreciate you. Let's go put some butts in seats tonight. Remember, when people are asking for the webinar link, when they want to register for the link, okay, this is the link that you're gonna give them. I'm gonna drop this in the comments down below. Okay, I'm gonna drop this. Okay, I'm gonna title it registration link for tonight. And by the way, some of you guys still ask me this. Okay, they're like, oh, how do I get onto the webinar tonight? You get on the same way as your leads. There's no different access or different link between being a member of our team versus a lead. It's the same access. You would register just like anybody else. Okay, and that's it. TFTwebinars.com. Just drop that in there. So if you need that link, if you need to register yourself for tonight, do that. Let's go put some butts in seats. And I will see you live tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. Let's go kick some ass. Take some names. I'll see you there.